Hi guys, welcome to RC Kids. Today we are drawing a girl jumping in a pile of leaves because
we like fall.
Because it's fall time and that's something fun that we do at fall. What else do people do during fall time? S'mores. They make s'mores.
Make mashed potatoes.
Make mashed potatoes. What's your favorite Thanksgiving food? I know, it's mine too. Let's say it on 3. 1, 2, 3. Sweet potato casserole.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say
sweet
that.
potato casserole, but it has to be the kind with the marshmallows on top.
Yes.
All
right.
right,
my tummy.
let's do it. Let's get started. All right, so we're gonna start out doing her eyes. So we're gonna do them kind of small in the middle of the paper, like right in this area. 2 little upwards curves, like that. And then we're gonna do little eyelashes. 3 little curved up eyelashes on each side. And then for her nose, we're gonna do a little upside down U like that.
That kind of looks like her smile.
Yeah, and then for her smile, we're gonna do a curve that kind of goes up on one side. Perfect. I like your Sharpies more pointed than mine. And it looks better. And then we're gonna do like a long U underneath. Yay, because she's super excited about jumping in the leaves. All right, and then we're gonna start kind of right where the corner of this eye is. We're gonna make like an invisible line going up to like there. And we're gonna do this curved line coming out like that. And then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. We're gonna go down to here. Yep. And then we're gonna start at that same spot and we're gonna kind of curl up like that. And then, let me see, where will we go next? How about down here? We're gonna make this curved line under her face. And then we're gonna do these 2 little curves like this to make the bottom of her ears. And then we're gonna draw a line going back like this. And then curve in like this, because this is for her hair, in the top of her head. Because right here, we're gonna draw like a little hair tie, because she's got ponytails. So we're gonna make like a little oval shape and color it in. And then on this side, we're gonna do the same thing. Actually, we're gonna start here and make this little curved line that goes up to a point right there. Yep, perfect. And then we're gonna do this, now we're gonna do the same thing on this side. We're gonna do this, and then we just kind of make it go behind there. Yep. And then I like to draw a couple little curved lines like this for her hair. So they start out there and then they go up to the point, yep, and then another one right under it that goes to the same point. Good job. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do 2 lines like this for her neck, not too far down because we have to put a scarf on, so we just do 2 short little lines because you only see a little bit of her neck. And then her scarf, we're gonna do a line like this with a little curve, and then like another little curve that goes in like that. This one you can't really mess up on because you're just kind of making, like, you know how a scarf is around somebody's neck, it's just kind of like wiggly and there's like little wrinkles everywhere and stuff, so it's gonna look like that. Then we're gonna draw this curved line like this, and this also you can't mess up on. This is just her scarf like blowing in the wind. So however you make the curved line, you do another one underneath it that kind of looks the same. because she's jumping, so her scarf's blown in the wind. And then you're gonna do these little lines on the end. Good job. All right, now this part's kind of tricky. We're gonna start right on the corner of the scarf right here, right in the bottom right corner. And we're gonna draw a line that goes up kind of right by, by her hair to there. And then do a little short line. This is her arm going up in the air. Yep, you just made that. Yep, it's good right there. And then we're gonna go back down. We're gonna stop like right about there. So don't go all the way as far as the other one. Stop a little bit short, like that. All right, and now we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So we're gonna draw as straight as we can. Coming up, try to go to the same height as your other sleeve. Good job. And then for this part, you're just gonna curve down like this, because we're just curving down into her chest and tummy area. Perfect. So it's just a slight little curve. Wait, yeah, yep. Good job. And now just to go under her, so we're gonna make the top of the pile of leaves, and you just go, you kind of do these like wiggly and then some points, and you can't really mess this up either, because piles of leaves have some rounded spots, some points, all kinds of different shapes. And then we're gonna do her hands. I know we're kind of jumping all over the place, but we're gonna do her hands next. So this is kind of tricky, but this is like the easiest way that I found to do hands is you do her thumb first. So you do like this little curve, like that. And then you do one that kind of goes out in that direction. And then you curve it around and bring it back in like that. And then you're gonna do the same thing on this side, but going in the opposite direction. So there's gonna be the thumb, and then the rest of her hand curving out like that. So cute. All right, so now we're gonna finish her ponytails. So we're gonna make this line, because her ponytail's gonna be going back behind her hair. So I just made a little line going from her hair tie. So it's kind of like blowing
in the wind too?
Yep, yep. And then we're gonna do like a curved line coming up, and then going back behind there. And again, you don't have to try to get anything perfect on this, because we're just doing like some little curvy wavy lines to look like her hair is blowing around. And then I'm gonna add like one more like this. I love drawing hair. It's my favorite thing to draw, because it's like so fun. You can do it however you want, and like we're gonna try to make it meet that hair tie. So you can do like some kind of line that maybe just brings it to there or something. And the other side we're gonna do the same thing. So we can't see her hair tie because her bangs are flying in front. So we're gonna do the same thing where we just bring a little spot out, and then do some more of this business. And I'm gonna do that thing again where I add some lines, just a few, just to make it look more like hair. You don't have to do that, but if you want to. And then I'm going to do that same thing up here as well. And then if you want to add more hair back here, like you can always add more if you want her hair to like be sticking up higher. Now we're gonna do stripes on her shirt. So we're gonna start right under her arm right here and do two little lines close to each other and then color it in. Yep, just like that. And then if you have a spot where it needs to go over there, you can bring it over, but I think your scarf's in the way in that one. All right, so then we're gonna do another one with 2 lines. And we're just gonna do that down, all the way down her torso.
I can
As far as you can. All right, and then for the sleeves, we're gonna start up at the top and we're gonna do a line that matches the same angle as the end of her sleeve. And then we're gonna go down and do the same thing where we make 2 lines close together and go all the way down and try to space them out with the same amount of space between each one. All right, so we're gonna put the tongue inside her mouth. So we're just gonna do a little curve up like that and then color the rest of her mouth in black. And then I also put some little circles under her ears to look like she's got some earrings on. Now we're gonna draw the cat, her little cat friend. All right, so down here we're gonna do a curved, or let's start with his eyes. So we're gonna do a little angled line like that, and then a U underneath.
Oh no.
It's okay,
I'll just do it.
That can be part of his body. Just start up, you can start up higher. We'll make it part of his body. And then another line with a U underneath it. Then I'm gonna make this little black pupil part inside of his eye and then leave a little circle of white. Good job, perfect. And then we're gonna do a little tiny upside down triangle for his nose. And then a curved line on top of his eyes. Pointy ears. And then we're gonna make this round part for the bottom of his face. And then we're gonna make his scarf like right here. It looks like it's on the side of his face, but it's because he's tilting his head. So we're gonna do another kind of wiggly scarf shape like we did for the girl. And then I'm gonna pull, so do that on both sides, 2 little wiggly lines on both sides.
Like right here?
Yep, one there. And then one like right there. And then I'm doing like 2 straight lines to be like the part of his scarf coming down. So, and we'll do the straight line and the little tassels hanging off like we did for the girl. And then we'll bring these 2 sides of his scarf back in. Now we're gonna draw the rest of his body. So we're gonna come down like that and curve in. And the same thing on this side, come down and curve in. I love your kitty, he's so cute. And then we're gonna do a straight line to there. And then we're gonna do another straight line, but don't go all the way down and stop right there, a little bit short because we're gonna put his paw there. And then we're just gonna do a little sideways J for his paw. Yep. And we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Good job. And then if you have like these little sides that need to meet in, just meet those together. All right, now we're gonna do a little curvy line for his tail. And you just curve around and go back in the same direction. Good job. Now what is left for our kitty that we need?
Whiskers.
Yep, whiskers. So let's do like some whiskers. And then I also made some silly eyebrows to make him look like he's looking at her crazy. So for this eye,
He's like, you're crazy.
I did a straight one, kind of like that. And then on this one, I did like a curved line, like, huh? So cute. Again, I like your kitty way more than mine. All right, so we're gonna continue to do these like zigzaggy and curvy and however you wanna do it. We're gonna go down into like a pile shape. So if you go behind the kitty, do it like that. Just gonna do this all the way down. And then I also add some more of those little curvy, zigzaggy, whatever lines like this in just random places around the pile. Now all we have to do is draw some leaves. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I do 4 different kinds of leaves. So this first one is like kind of like a Christmas tree. You go out and in a long way. So that's like a long stretched out leaf. And then I'm going to show you right next to it a shorter kind. It's the same thing where you go out, in, and then a point at the top. And then the same line down the middle and lines off to the side. So that's the same leaf, just one is stretched out and one's short and chubby. And then I'm also going to show you, this one I call like a paintbrush tip leaf because it looks like a tip of a paintbrush. So it goes into a curved point. Then you do the same line down the middle and sides. And then this last one just doesn't have a tip at the top, so it's rounded, wider at the bottom, more narrow at the top, but just like a round leaf. Then this last one is a leaf kind of from the side view, just like really skinny, kind of like the paintbrush tip one, but stretched out. So I just do these same 5 types of leaves over and over again in different directions. All right, now all that's left to do is color it in. All right, guys, thanks for drawing with us. I hope you had a lot of fun.
And make sure you subscribe and like our videos that we post on YouTube.
Yep, and give us a big thumbs up.
Yep.
We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.